Hello everyone, it's Magdalena, Wolf of Coins. Thank you so much for tuning in. So my friend Asha from Mnomquah channel designed this little spread which I found to be a lot of fun and a nice way to practice some self-love. She posted this on Instagram, but I thought I would make a video response because why not? Why not? And I wanted to say also that it's important to not always work with the cards to show us what is there to fix in us. It's of course important, and I do that. And I recommend you do that too, because this is the way to grow. But also, as I said, I continue to say it, self-love is a very important thing for us. And it's like, tarot can be like your friend. They can tell you how awesome you are, and this will be this little like light inside of your heart, inside of your mind, that will give you more confidence, more strength, more compassion towards yourself and others. So I think it's really worth doing. So the spread has 3 positions. Asha said that you can pull as many cards as you like for each position. I decided, because I like combining decks. However, I don't have many decks with me still, because almost all of my collection is still in boxes. But I do have the Heartcrafters Tarot, so that's what I used, and the Majors Only Jean Dodali restored by Tarot Sheet Revival. So I used a Majors Only deck for this and the full deck for this. So this is the first position, is strengths, your strengths. And what I got, I laughed, because this is a Madre of Air, which means, in traditional tarot, it's Queen of Swords. So I was like, oh, hello here, dear Queen of Swords. So I thought, indeed, this is my strong point. I actually prefer to feel the pain than to lie to myself. And I'm always seeking, at least trying to seek the truth, like about myself, about the situation that I'm in. And also, once I make my decision, I go for it. I don't like delaying when I've already made my choice. So I'm like trusting myself. Okay, so I decided this, so let's go with this. And I'm also a person who appreciates good sense of humor. This is something so important to me, guys. I'm telling you. So I found this like in the guidebook for the Heartcrafters Tarot. It says, because this is the Queen of Swords, Mother Word. So just as Mother Word softens those with a spiky disposition, Madre of Air diffuses tension with others using humor and wit. She soothes unchecked emotions and allows common sense to come forward. So I like common sense. I really do. So I think this fits well. And then from the Majors, from the Dodali Tarot, I got the Chariot. And I was like, oh wow, didn't expect you here. But then I thought about it, because I don't have like an image of myself of a person really, going out there into the world. But then I thought a little bit about this, and the truth is that these days I do have a strong sense of direction. So I know what I want. And I also know that this is very rare. It's not so often that we actually know what we want. So this is good. And I'm also constantly putting in the effort to obtain what I want, this goal of mine. And I'm trying to act, not to sit still and wait. And in the past, I felt like, I don't know, I think I was a bit paralyzed by the thoughts, something like that I don't deserve, like subconsciously, of course, that I don't deserve to like obtain this goal. By the way, this is becoming a writer, like a professional writer of fiction. And yeah, so I think I was, on one hand, I was doing something, but on the other, I was like, okay, I shouldn't, like, I don't know. I'm not allowed, I'm not maybe I'm not supposed to do more. It's like this should be kind of enough, which is actually me giving up on many chances. So possibly it was also because I was afraid of, being rejected, because it hurts. That's natural. But yeah, these days I'm really, I see my goal and I'm trying not to sit still. So I think this is good. This is good. Then number 2 is abilities. Let's look here. And I got 4 of earth. So this is 4 of coins or pentacles. And this is willow here, there with this wicker basket. And my first thing was like, oh, I can knit, I can knit, I can spin, I can do many, like, I have many hobbies that require patience from you, and also doing things with your hands. But I'm also, I know that I'm also very good at stocking up for the future. So you won't find me like with like empty refrigerator or something like that. I always, I think about the future, so then I prepare. And also, I'm not known for spending more than I should. So I think I have this balance pretty well. Then the other card was the moon. And again, I was like, oh, nice to see you here, moon. One thing that I thought of was, because it's abilities, so I have this ability to remember my dreams, like not perfectly, but compared to most people that I talk to, I remember them better than average. But of course, if I put in more effort and I write them down and, keep track of them, then the results are even better. But yeah, I've always had this ability. So that's one thing. And the other thing is following my intuition, my gut feeling, which I used to struggle with this a lot. So this was really, nice to see it here. It's nice to look back on how I was and feel pleased at this improvement. Also, what I said here about like when I make this decision and then I respect what I decided, I think this is also this, like, I have gained the ability to, to have this connection with my intuition and to honor it. I'm not saying everything's perfect, but as I said, this reading is for seeing the improvement in you, okay, and your good sides. So this is what I see here. And lastly, we have talents. Talents. And I was pretty moved by this one, because you can see there are those feathers are actually quills and papers with like somebody wrote on them. So, considering my dream, seeing this in my talents section was like, oh man, it was so nice to see it here. So yeah, for me, it's the thing. It's the thing. the reason probably I want it so much, I want this dream to come true so much, is because that's where like my talents are. I want to keep like realizing, manifesting my talents. So that's why I'm so strongly pulled into that direction. And lastly, I got the Hermit. So it's a great match, because doing research and working in solitude, I can do that. And this is like required when you want to write. You need to sit alone and work, and also do a lot of research. So this is here again a perfect match. And yeah, and generally, even if not for working, I love research. This is I really enjoy. If there's a topic I'm passionate about, then I just go there. As some of you know, those of you who've seen mostly in my videos from Slavic pagan stuff playlist, where I like dig into Slavic traditions hidden in like old fairy tales and stories and myths. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you did it yourself. So maybe you would like to make also a VR or post it on Instagram with the hashtag created by Asha, which is why am I so fucking awesome spread, which is a pretty awesome hashtag. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please be kind to yourselves, and remember you have really amazing things about you that you don't always remember. So maybe try and do this spread to remind yourself what's so awesome about you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.